Deadman Radio.
Radio.
It's like sex for my ears.
Oh, Race, we know. We all know that song. You're on Deadman Radio. Wow. Let's recap real quick. Hanging out with Steve-O was dope. We were so stoked to hang out with Steve-O from Jackass that we forgot to mention what our names were. I'm Dicker Twisted on Deadman Radio. And as always, I got Skinny Meow Champion.
Kitty meow meow.
And we got Sarah Gray Morn here. And our second guest for today is Nicholas. Nicholas the second from the Apparitionist. What the fuck is up, man?
Nothing much, man. I'm really honored to be here. And right now, I am so excited. And yeah.
Hell yeah, man. I think the first time we met you was at Luigi's, and you were kicking it with the Bleed the Stone crew.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Shout out to Bleed the Stone.
Man, that was a grip ago.
Are they? I got a question though. Are they still together or no?
They're on hiatus.
Okay.
Okay.
So they're not broken up though.
Not that I know of. Not to my knowledge.
Okay. Excellent. So yeah, you in a very short amount of time, you've kind of expressed to people that you are a very talented vocalist, and you also have some really rad tunes, and the tunes are very spooky and heavy.
I've been seeing your stuff on Facebook. I watch.
Yeah,
I pay
it's a good
attention.
combination. You know, like you're definitely gonna have to play with us in Crypt Amnesia because it's a good combination.
Dude, yes. I've been wanting to, and I want to get Dead Animal Assembly Plant on that bill too.
Think that's been easy, man.
Dude, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, they're good friends of ours. In fact, that's where we met Skinny for the first time. Was when we played Horror Fest.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we met them and Haze and Ghouls of the Crypt, Dead Animal Assembly Plant, I'm Infamy, Pamela Moore, and Murder Weapons. It was all a great great night.
Oh, that sounds like an amazing lineup.
Oh, it was. So the Apparitionist would be a great addition as well. So
I am so stoked.
yeah, man. So why don't we start with the basics? Where the fuck did you even come from?
I came from once when a she devil and a man mated, and then no, I'm joking.
So you were
I was conceived many moons ago, the day before 9/11 happened.
Oh, that's good.
And yeah, here in Tacoma.
Nice.
Nice. And Tacoma's got some great venues, man.
yeah.
Flat Pig, Louis G's.
The Hemp House, a few other places I can think of.
Real art.
Louis G's.
Louis G's is by far my favorite Tacoma venue.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yo, Nicholas, you ever hit up what the fuck is it called? The church cantina down there?
Oh, yeah.
Church can't. I'm not
He
sure.
likes to promote for that tasty place, and he's chance to
Dude,
get.
if I hear someone's local to Tacoma, you got to check this bar out, man. They got this thing called the Holy Burrito. It's about the size of my fucking forearm, and they top it with chorizo gravy.
What is that?
It's like eating.
Chorizo, it's like that fucking like spicy sausage that they put in Mexican food, but they make it into a fucking gravy.
That's,
Oh, damn.
dude, it's super bomb.
You know, I know a spicy sausage they could use. Oh wait, I can't say that here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I mean, unless it's, as long as it's not racist.
No. It's attached to me though.
Oh, nice. The Nicholas sauce. With anchovies.
Oh yes, the perfect combination.
No, that's great. Cool. So, have you? I saw on your Facebook. There's actually a couple other projects that you attach yourself to, but I've only known of the Apparitionist. What are the other two that you have on there?
I actually have a couple more than that even. So, second in line we got Avenge the Fallen, which is like alternative groove metal. It's basically a melting pot of Trivium, Pantera, and Alice in Chains.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, and then after that, there's Autopsy Massacre, which is a death grind project, death metal grindcore. And
nice.
it's extremely over the top, offensive, and funny at the same time.
Ooh, the best. The best.
And I've also got some others in the work. Like, for example, the Apparitionist studio drummer, Matthew, Me and him are working on a little multi-genre metal project called the Spider Project, which is going to be pretty sick. And then after that, I got a slam project coming up called Cleanup Crew.
Oh, geez, so you're gonna have your hands full. How are you gonna? You're gonna need a booking agent. You're gonna have to hit up Josiah or something, dude.
Oh yeah, Josiah is awesome, and that man knows what he's doing.
Yeah, and I always give him credit because of his age too. Like at a young age, he's really going out of his way to hook bands up and do what he can, and he's really made a turn. Like anytime, he hasn't made really any mistakes, but anytime he has, he's just been really quick to. Are you going somewhere?
No, I've actually been walking in the same circle this entire time.
Oh, dude, I was like, that's the
He's
biggest.
at 11. I've been counting. He's at 11 laps right now.
Yeah,
Nice.
no. See, here we go. This is exactly why.
Oh my god.
Shit, dude.
He's got a pile of Monster Energy drinks. Okay, I didn't want to like point out that you might be nervous, but I was legit wondering if you were like in the biggest house ever or if you were just pacing.
I have autism, so I pace a lot.
Okay, no worries. Dude.
Oh wow, you're definitely high function. I couldn't even tell, man. Like you fucking,
Yeah.
you're so laid back and so you shred hard, man. But the
I do
most
my
talented people have some stuff like that. Like with me, and I have Tourette's, and I have another friend that has Asperger's. His name is Tim, and he's insanely talented, high functioning. So that's interesting.
I'm extremely depressed. It's all good.
Saren says he's just extremely depressed.
See, a bunch of our band. So basically, the Apparitionist has 3 Nicks in it. Our live drummer is named Nick. I'm Nick, and then our lead guitar player, who comes up with all our riffs, is also Nick, and all of us have autism.
Oh wow, dude, that's really cool though. Like I think that's fucking awesome. Like, did you guys go out of your way to look for other people named Nick with autism, or was that just like a crazy coincidence?
Actually, me and Nick, guitar Nick, we met each other at school. We went to school together. We met in 9th grade, and we've been working and sending files back and forth ever since.
Sweet.
Oh, cool, dude.
Drummer Nick, we met actually in a music program called the Live It Out Loud program, which is like a summer rock camp for kids from ages 12 to 18.
That is so cool, man. I love that. That's something really cool. That's a good factoid about you and your project. I like that a lot. So tell me where the inspiration comes from, Nicholas. You like to keep it heavy and spooky. I'm already a fan. We're fans of that. So why don't you tell us about the name and the inspiration of the Apparitionist?
So originally, I came up with the idea because I wanted an idea, something that because I've always had a thing for atmosphere, and I like dark atmospheres the most. So then I discovered black metal, and that was the turning point because I am so in love with black metal. So the name the Apparitionist came later after. It's funny. I was looking at a bunch of metal breakdown compilations, and there was a bunch of bands with the name Ist in their name, with the word Ist in their name. And I'm like, I want a word that sounds scary but has Ist in it. So I took the word apparition, a ghost, and I just put the word Ist on it. Then I later found out there's a book called The Apparitionist. I'm like, oh, shoot. I'm going to keep the name anyway.
I know, I like that. I love ghost themed stuff. So the fact that it's called The Apparitionist is really cool. And you definitely have a couple songs that have like that atmospheric, like the Witch song that you have. What's it called? Is it just called Witch?
It's literally
The
right
Witch.
The Witch, yeah. I love the intro to that. And I think, was that one of your first songs that you made? Because I feel like you showed me that when you were making it. You showed me the atmospheric part of it, and I thought it was really brutal and like spooky.
Yeah, so I started making that song when I was bored in class when I was 16. I'm currently 18 and graduated this year.
Hell
And,
yeah.
Congrats.
So I started working on it when I was 16, and then I sent the files to Nick. He came up with some badass riffs for it, and it just all came, there was some tweaking needed. Then all of a sudden, I originally was going to have the vocal parts for it going to be somewhat Alice in Chainsy, but my voice at the time was pretty shite, so I decided, you know what, screw it. then we were going to originally feature a female singer doing the whispery parts in the song that you hear currently, but no one at the time was willing to commit to recording. So I thought, screw it, I'm going to put my own twist on this. And so I recorded what I call ghost vocals, which I take a whispery part and I put a shit ton of reverse reverb on it and other reverb and stuff on it, and it just gives it a weird ghost-like effect.
Sweet.
That's cool. Oh, I did tag Olga from Caring. Did you ever get to reach out to her?
She's featuring on one of the songs on our album.
Yeah.
Hell
yeah, dude.
Dude, Olga's
is badass, dude.
Yeah,
She's
Olga's
awesome.
shit. You're gonna love what we're putting together. The three of us here, and Olga and Hakati are gonna be doing this like local rock TV series.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So yeah, Olga's the shit, dude. She's like, the fact that she's like close with us too, I feel lucky, because she's just like this really heavy metal Russian chick, like straight from Russia, and she's just like, the first time I ever met her, she had a good buzz going on, and she came out to hang out with us in the car, and we had them featured. We had her and Arrakis on the show about 10 shows ago.
Yeah, I still feel bad about that one.
Yeah.
I got drunk and accidentally elbowed her in the back of the head.
Oh, way to go.
Yeah, well, I thought you meant the other thing, but
No.
yeah, that was a rough night altogether with our old co-host. He got really swifty.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. But anyways, so that's really cool that Olga has accepted to participate. I like that a lot. She's pretty badass. And then you should also reach out to Hakati, because and reaching out to Seraphim, Thomas
Crawford
from Seraphim. He's looking for a bunch of vocalists to be in like all these special guest feature stuff that he's doing. And
I still need to hit him.
Me and Hakati are both doing that. Well, you should just join me on the one that we're gonna do, because I'm gonna need you for that anyways.
Oh,
yeah. Sure. In fact, before you leave tonight, let's listen to that song. Anyways, so you like the spooky, you like the ghostly stuff.
Yep.
What are you guys using to mix and put everything together? Because it's very high quality. It's a good thing for you to push out like first time. Like it's pretty high production value.
We haven't spent a dime on any of it.
Ooh, DIY.
We've done everything. I've recorded vocals. Here, let me right here on this beautiful microphone right here.
Ooh.
And this old ass laptop. And then Nick Guitar Nick, he records at home on his own Shure mic. His amplifier is 6505 amplifier, and sends me the files. I do a rough mix. I do most of the composition. So like I will program the drum tracks, the keyboards, and maybe sometimes some guitar riffs. And then I'll send it to him and be like, what do you think? And then he'll come up with some of these most badass riffs you'll ever freaking hear that are heavy and they fit the atmosphere of the song. And the dude, Nick Mondek, he is a genius, like, at guitar.
I love it, man. It sounds like you have a nice powerhouse of people too. So you knew both the Nicks, but who else you got in the band? You got you three, and then.
So behind the production, the quality, like on The Witch, which by the way, also shout out, because we technically have two drummers, a live drummer and a studio drummer. Our studio drummer is also in charge of production. His name is Matthew Maldonado. And that dude has been shredding through this entire year. Like, this dude got COVID, he's got ulcerative colitis, and he's got a whole bunch of other stuff, and this dude's still freaking going forward.
Oh, that's fucking metal, dude.
Dude, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Cool. We had our taste too. Our bassist Akon had COVID for a while. Stucky, so I'm glad that everyone made it out.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Cool, man. That's insane. So I know that the pandemic kind of slowed you down. I did appreciate you jumping in, Fight the Virus with Rock. That was nice to have you in there for a minute.
It was an honor to be in there.
Oh, dude, definitely. You were great. But what is the aside from us talking about how we're gonna do a show together with like Dead Animal and all those guys, what is your mission? Where you want to go with the Apparitionist?
Real quick before I get into that, I wanted to finish the lineup. So we also got DJ Callias on bass, Joshua Schaefer on rhythm guitar, and then we still need a keyboardist, but I'm not going to put out a big ad because I want to vet the person before I get them, you know what I mean?
Good call.
Yeah.
You don't want to just hire a rando.
Exactly.
Hello,
Right.
thank you for joining the band. You may or may not like heroin, but I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, exactly. They show up with a bunch of needles sticking out of their arm. No, I'm good, brother.
Yeah, you don't want that. For the Orchestra of Death, my very, very first drummer was a closet heroin addict. When I found out, I had to kick him out like right away. Yeah. Yikes.
Yeah, it's some crazy shit, man.
You got to be careful.
The worst thing that I do is I'll steal your booze.
Yeah.
This is the worst thing I do.
Oh man, yeah. Be careful, man. That's a lot of energy drinks.
Can you tell I've already had some?
Yeah, I had a guess.
But,
better than the alternative.
Agreed.
Yeah, for
Now,
sure.
the mission.
It's not cocaine.
So the mission, basically, so you know how in the '90s you had artists like Marilyn Manson being extremely like different, and like it gave all the outcasts and the misfits in our society somewhere they feel like they can belong. It's pretty much the same thing there, but I also want to put on a great show.
I like that.
I want to make some scary ass shit, and I want to make some heavy scary ass shit.
Hell yeah. Praise Satan.
Praise our Lord Dio.
Yes. Wait, were you reading the script?
Hell yeah.
Am I what?
Did you read Thrash Cold at all?
I haven't.
What a weird coincidence. I'm going to have to send that to you. Anyways, that's so weird that you said that. Praise Dio. Hail the Thrash Cold.
Yeah, hail the Thrash Cold.
Hail the gods of rock. Anyways, I love it, man. What are you laughing at? What's going on with mine over there?
Oh man, I'm just having a good time.
Yeah.
The whole the Apparitionist. We want to put on a great show. We want everyone to feel welcome, no matter who you are. Everyone's welcome, and everyone who has green stuff in their wallet is almost most certainly welcome too.
Well said.
Definitely.
Did not hide it. We want you here. We want to support you, but buy our shit too. That's cool.
Damn right.
Do you have any merch at the moment other than your digital album?
That's about it. So far we are in the process of finishing our album. That is the main goal. Then we gotta get our costumes ready, our stage presence ready. We gotta get props ready. Then we gotta choreograph pretty much everything. And then we gotta spend the money to get physical CDs. And then we gotta raise money for like shirts as well.
Yeah. And you know what? I have the greatest shirt guy. And on top of that, you guys need to start a Zazzle.com.
Yeah, you do.
Because that's a great merch place for bands that people can buy unlimited amounts of high quality clothes. And we have that for when we don't have actual merch.
And I can attest to the quality of the stuff from Zazzle. My roommate bought one of our sweatshirts. Yeah, they're a little pricey. the sweatshirts are sitting at like $65, but it's good. It's good quality.
But it's insanely good quality, and the t-shirts still aren't so bad. The t-shirts are like $20, $22.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah. But the sweatshirts are high quality, and there's literally everything. You can make pillows. You can make you can have the Apparitionist bed set. Yeah. Yeah, Zazzle is the shit. So until you guys can get the merchandise, and I'll hook you up with our t-shirt logo guy. Make a Zazzle. Make a Zazzle because it's the shit.
I need to do that.
Yeah, I think we have about 10 people now that have bought from that. So,
I still want to see somebody buy a Crypt onesie.
and I guess I feel like this is a shameless little tag in here. Deadman Radio has merchandise too from Zazzle. Just want to throw it out there.
Buy it!
Yeah. Anyways, so let's see here. I'm really excited to check out your tunes, but I love that you actually care about like people feeling like they're welcomed. I think that's pretty pretty cool of you. And some of the bands I love, like Korn, were a lot like that.
Yeah.
Crypt Amnesia likes that. We Monster Rock. We want people to come and have a good time.
Shit, we're that guy.
So
We're the group that's like, come in your Halloween costumes. Oh, it's January. Screw it.
Yeah,
Do it anyway.
I was actually
Do it
thinking about
anyway.
hiring. I was actually thinking about hiring a makeup artist at our merch booth, so people pay like $5 to look like a zombie or something, and it'd be like, yeah. So I feel like the Apparitionist and Crypt Amnesia would be a pretty good combination.
That'd be a show, dude.
Yeah, there bands that have those kind of styles need to really stick together, because when we go and play with bands that sound like Nickelback, it just really doesn't feel right.
We'll do a show where Northside opens.
Yeah, some bookers and promoters out there, if you're a booker and promoter out there, listen to me right now. If you're mixing genres that hard, you're gonna have the weirdest crowd, and you're gonna have, so you gotta keep it spooky. So like when we hung out with Skinny here and his Schools of the Crypt crew and Murder Weapons and Dan Animal, like everyone showed up to check out the spookiness. In fact, I think we were the less spookiest thing there at the moment.
At the time, yeah.
At the time. So that has to happen. So the more spooky bands that we know and all play together, the better the show will be.
Amen.
I don't want to play no Theory of a Dead Man bullshit.
Oh, God. No.
And girlfriend.
No.
Quote me. I don't care. I hate that band so much.
So do I, and I've seen them live.
Yeah. What?
I'm
It was for
Get out of my house.
Dude, it was because I went and saw Crew Fest too. So it was Motley Crue, Godsmack, Drowning Pool, and Theory of a Dead Man.
Oh, that's
and
weird.
Drowning Pool opened.
Ooh,
Dude, speaking of Drowning Pool, I've actually played on stage with Drowning Pool.
Nice.
I did guest vocals.
what?
Yeah, there's videos of it. I got on stage with Drowning Pool when I was 16.
Oh, that's
And-
cool, dude.
Yeah, I'll have to send you all the video of it because
Ooh,
it's
do
freaking
it.
tight.
Do it. We'll share that, and then vice versa. We have a video of us interviewing Ryan McCombs from Dead Animal. Drowning Pool.
Well, when he was the vocalist for Drowning Pool.
Jason Moreno.
You have a third one now?
Yeah, he went on to go back to just being the vocalist for Soil.
I thought he was doing both still.
No.
Oh.
No, it's Jason Moreno currently. Dude from Soil's not in there.
It's Jason Momoa.
Moreno.
Moreno. Although if Jason Momoa was in there, that would be interesting.
Right? Just up
I'd
there
pay to
looking
see
like fucking Aquaman.
It would have been so awkward if he was the vocalist. I got on stage and I'm just like this dwarven midget dude because like I'm 5'1". I'm really small.
What song did you sing? Was it Bodies or was it one of the other ones?
Huh?
Which song was it that you sang with? You remember?
Bodies.
Oh, it was Bodies. Okay. Yeah, dude. Sinner is a great
Personally,
song that I feel like people.
That whole album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ones in there. Well, awesome, man. Shoot. Yeah, I mean, I want to ask like stuff I can't ask because of the whole pandemic thing. So like, are you doing any live streaming stuff? Oh, never mind. I gotta take that back because Inslee, that dick smoke, came out with the whole like no live music until phase 4. So man, that guy's
Inslee, kiss my motherfucking ass, motherfucker. Cunt waffle.
yes.
Rock and roll, motherfucker. Never die.
Oh my god, that was such a highlight moment.
America.
I really got to find out where these Skype videos are being saved.
Yeah, you do.
But yeah, which is really tough, man. He's really not making friends, that's for sure. We won't talk politics though. It's just God, it sucks. So man, I want to you guys have any plans for like music videos or like what else is going on? Tell me some stuff. Like you got an album out, actually let's talk about where that album is specifically located. I know that it's on Bandcamp. That's
Well,
where
it's not the full album. So what's released currently is a 3-song demo, and as well as our single version of The Witch, which is the full studio produced real drums version. So what I've sent you so far is our 3-song demo. The 3-song demo is programmed drums. It was mixed by me, and it's not going to be the final results of those songs. Whereas The Witch, released as the single with the house with the witch coming out of it on it, that's going to be on the final version of our full album.
Excellent. And how many songs total?
About approximately 12.
Okay.
Wow, that's big. That's a big jump.
Oh yeah.
Nice, man. I love that. I think we're going that big our third round with Straight from the Casket, which is going to be the name of our third one. We tried to keep it small for a couple times, but I am a big fan of like 12-track albums. Those are the best.
Yeah, our songs are pretty long too.
Yes. Are they going to eventually be on like Spotify and stuff?
Right. Yep. I need to get a bank account open so that way I can learn how to use that shit right away. Then I can like get the whole DistroKid thing figured out, because I'm pretty much like a boomer with these modern technology things. So like I gotta like figure some of this stuff out. So then like, and then yeah, it'll be on Spotify eventually. I'm hoping to, by the end of the year at minimum, have Witch on Spotify.
Okay, I like it. That's so many. And then when it's out with the 12 tracks, we'll have to have you back so we can play more songs. Yeah. Because we're all about promoting the spooky heavy metalness of the Northwest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes we reach out yonder, but keeping it spooky in this area specifically is what we do best. Am I right or right?
You're right. Yeah, mate, you're right.
All right, cheerio.
The biggest reason why so many metal bands are not making it right now is because they're not willing to experiment. Like, for example, not everyone wants to see a band that looks like their neighbors, okay? People want rock stars. They want you to go hard and go home. And that's why so many good bands need to really pick up on this. You got to look the part. You got to act the part. You got to play it. But then when you get off stage, you return to your humble self.
Yes. Good, wise words. Larger than life. You got to be larger than life. You got to bring it. You got to come like you own the place, and that's going to separate you from the others. And for some bands, being the garage band is fine. They like to just come shows and jam.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. But if you're trying to get a thing going on and looking good, you got to look good. You got to sound good, and you got to have a good persona.
Yep.
I feel very mad science-y when I get on stage. I get a little zany in the eyes.
You're epic on stage, dude. From what I've seen, you kick ass.
Thanks, man. It's
Hell yeah.
being with these guys too, like Saren here and everyone, just like getting all up there together.
Presence.
We gotta feed off each other. That's what really helps out. Everyone's got to do it. So if like 3 or 4 guys in the band are going crazy, but one guy's just standing there, it's still gonna throw everything off. So
I mean,
it's all or nothing.
I kind of stand there a lot of the time, but I do it with intention. I don't just stand there because I'm like, awkward. No, I do it with intention.
But you interact with the crowd a lot, though.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, when you wear the crazy ass contacts and shit that I do, and I can just sit there and get all twitchy and shit on stage and make people uncomfortable. Yeah. Kind of that's my thing.
Yeah, it's nice. I love watching Zach from Dead Animal go at it too, because he's very humble off stage too.
Dude,
but when he's up there, he's like,
I love that guy.
He
is amazing.
By Zozo himself. So like
Pazuzu,
yeah, Pazuzu. But there's also Zozo. Zozo's that fucking myth demon that people interact with on Ouija boards.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Ouija boards, I got a bad history with those little bastards.
I just don't mess with them. I own them, but I don't mess with them.
Your tablecloth is a Ouija board.
Yeah, but I don't use it for a Ouija board. I don't say hi and goodbye. I don't go like this with anything on my table. So it.
Yeah. And for a little sneak peek, here's somewhat of what my mask for the stage is going to be look like. I just need to get it.
Oh.
I need to get an update. I'm going for a Wendigo aesthetic.
Oh, I like
Wendigo / shaman.
Germs could really learn a couple things from me with that. That's
Cool.
What is the name of I gotta check out that band. There's a band that's very I don't want to say the wrong thing. I want to say Norwegian or Celtic, but they're always out in nature.
Highlung. I know exactly what you're talking about. Highlung.
Yeah, and they're very so cool though. They're very atmospheric and like traditional. But
Dude, is that
so...
throat singing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can throw sing.
Same.
Did you not know that?
I didn't know you could do that.
Watch this.
You're like a human didgeridoo. That's fucking gnarly.
Yeah, it took me 2 years to learn how to do that. Yeah.
Damn.
And then when I found out how to do it, I realized how easy it could have been if someone told me. Because it kind of feels like when you go like when you grunt, like So if you go but if you go you can kind of find it.
Basically, do that all the time, and then you'll sound just like Tick.
Yeah.
It's so fun to do and so satisfying.
Right? I love doing it in public, and people are like, "What the fuck?"
Dude, I just go up in public, be like, something real good.
You should wear that mask and do that. Just jump out of trash cans and stuff. Watch a grown man shit his pants. Watch him soil himself.
But from a dude who's half his height.
So with this band wars thing we're doing, you'll have to jump in on the Halloween episode because we're going to be doing a lot of public scare pranks. That'd be kind of fun to have you in part of that and scare shit. But anyways.
I'd be down.
Oh yeah, well I kind of want you to be because you can just jump out and do that scream you just did.
I could do that, or I can do a.
Whoa!
I can't wait to see what the waveform looked like right there later.
Oh, I can send you some.
What the hell? No, I'm deaf.
That was brutal, dude.
Sorry, all of your music is written by a deaf guy.
I haven't heard that.
Okay, Beethoven.
Yeah.
Hey, nice. Give us one more of those.
Oh, it's called. You can go from a.
I think people think Bigfoot exists. If you did that out in the fucking woods in the middle of the night, dude, people would cream their jeans through their ass. They would just
cream their jeans through their ass.
Yeah, it's a fancy way of saying poop yourself.
When I do the banshee scream, dude, that shit's it's like a.
Yeah. Oh, dude. So fun fact, DreamWorks and Pixar are always looking for people that can create monster and dragon sounds. It's actually something really hard to do digitally. Yeah. So I feel like if you were to record 5 of those and put them on a fucking thumb drive and send it to DreamWorks, they might throw you some cash and be like, "How did you do this?" And you could be like, "My face."
Yeah, pretty much. My mom.
That's pretty good. That's pretty impressive. Well, on that note, I think we're at the. We've had you for 33 minutes. Why don't we play some tunes? Nicholas, thank you so much for being on Deadman Radio with us. We will absolutely have to play some shows.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely, man. And what a great show for you to be on, man. We had Steve-O earlier. You're going to have to listen. I don't know if you were listening earlier or not.
I was.
Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, it was fun. I was a little nervous, which was kind of weird because, I don't know, but it was good times. But, yeah, but I've always idolized the Jackass crew for a long time, so that was a personal girl moment for me. Yeah, but you're listening to Deadman Radio on KOUV. We're gonna play some of the Apparitionist. Thanks again, Nicholas, for being on the show. And
Thanks for having me.
when the world opens up and instantly pulls the dick out of his ass, we will, in fact, be able to play a show together. Crypt Amnesia, the Apparitionist. We'll have to absolutely make that happen. Until then, Inslee, I hope you're sleeping somewhere where no one knows where you are.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Inslee, motherfucker.
You listen to Deadman Radio.
Radio.
Don't sound like you're trying to die, Skinny. It's not a good look for you.
Oh my god.
Deadman Radio.
Radio.
It's like sex for my ears.